St. Lucia has one new positive COVID-19 case. The news was revealed by the CMO on Thursday. This marks the second case since the island reopened its borders to commercial flights. On July 14th, a returning national tested positive for the virus. Officials say the 27-year-old male arrived in St. Lucia on Friday, July 10th, 2020. The new case brings the island's official confirmed case count to 24.
The individual is a 59-year-old female who arrived in St. Lucia on July 10, 2020. Upon return to St. Lucia, she was placed in institutional quarantine and was tested 7 days later as per quarantine protocol. Upon receipt of the results, the individual has been transferred to the respiratory hospital for isolation and related supportive care. She's currently doing well.
The island may have missed recording another positive case by a whisker. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belma-George continues to appeal to St. Lucians to remain in home quarantine.
The Ministry of Health was informed by the St. Vincent's Health Ministry of a St. Lucia national who traveled to St. Vincent and the Grenadines on Sunday, July 19, 2020, and after screening, tested positive for COVID-19. Currently, we are investigating the matter and in the process of undertaking contact tracing for this individual. The Ministry of Health, we once again reiterate the importance of quarantine for returning nationals and visitors, as it is a great measure in minimizing the risk of transmitting COVID-19. It is with this we ask that people adhere to the 14-day quarantine time, and for those who are in home quarantine to stay there for the full period of time. This action is expected to protect the health and safety of every individual within our country. So we appeal to everyone to continue supporting our national efforts to minimize the threat of COVID-19 on our island.
Dr. Belma-George urges the public to maintain hygiene, infection prevention and control measures to minimize the spread of the virus.
We also ask the public, as we enter into the highest phase of reopening, we ask persons to ensure that they use their mask and also they adhere to the measures of physical distancing. We never know when we can get a case and need to do the tracing. With those measures, we reduce any chance of the transmission of COVID-19.
All returning nationals and visitors must spend 14 days in mandatory quarantine before they are allowed to socialize with others. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.